Hey everybody, Zach here and welcome back to the channel. And a cryptocurrency that I really like, I hold a lot of, just got a whole heck of a lot better and a whole heck of a lot closer to really changing their approach and also changing their place in the cryptocurrency market. And we're going to talk about what that asset is, and it's actually listed somewhere on this page. If you're looking around, do you know which one it is? I'll bring the cursor over right here. Why I love Cardano. This is also a video I did way back when. I've also got a couple other videos. Is Cardano the future? There it is right above me. And so basically it's Cardano. We're going to talk about Cardano in this video. We're going to talk about what just happened in terms of this new upgrade that gets them a little bit closer to this multifaceted upgrade towards smart contracts. But right here, first and foremost, Charles Hoskinson. Really cool dude. You want to talk about a cool crypto founder who's just out in the open. He's always going and getting interviewed. He's got a great interview out there now with Lex Friedman. Definitely listen to him. Follow him on Twitter. I mean, you can learn a lot about Cardano just by following along with Charles, and he's got his own YouTube channel too, which is pretty cool. So you can learn a lot about their ecosystem and hear him talk. And it's great to get information from the source, right? The head of the snake, if you will. Interesting story about Charles. You know, he was part of the Ethereum team, the co-founder of Ethereum actually. Him and Vitalik had kind of a falling out, hence why he went and opened up a new business, if you will, and created a new cryptocurrency, Cardano. So he obviously learned a lot from Ethereum, and that's why, you know, they're kind of pegged together, and people look at Cardano as the Ethereum killer, if you will. And here's the thing, just real briefly, and I touch on this. I've touched on this before, but for those of you guys just stopping in for the first time, give it a thumbs up if you would too, and subscribe to the channel. But for those of you guys stopping in for the first time, I think there's room in the space for both of these assets, and I've said that for a long time. So I hold Ethereum and Cardano, first and foremost, okay? Full disclosure, I like them both. I don't think you have to pick one or the other. Some people will say, well, which camp are you in? Are you in, Ethereum? Or are you in Cardano? Because when Ethereum 2.0 rolls out, Cardano's going to be irrelevant. I don't buy that. I think there's room for two big players in the smart contract space, and I think Cardano could be, and I'm betting on them being one of the big two along with Ethereum. So, all right, so why did Cardano just get better? Let's jump into that. So upgrades just keep upgrading. This article out just yesterday, actually, early in the morning yesterday, Cardano ADA testnet gets hard forked to Alonzo White node. It says another successful upgrade that will bring smart contract functionality to the Cardano blockchain has been achieved. Okay, so let's talk about what the heck this actually means. So the full launch of Alonzo, which introduces smart contract functionality to the blockchain, is expected to spur the development and deployment of various DeFi apps for Cardano. So scroll down here. Hard fork successful. Delighted to report. Today we successfully forked the Alonzo testnet to the Alonzo White node. The new network is happily making blocks already. Cardano's developers successfully forked the Alonzo testnet, marking the beginning of the second stage of Alonzo's full launch. All right, let's continue on here. With Alonzo smart contracts around the corner, every team across the company continues to be very focused on the core Goguin capability. According to Cardano's open source wallet product manager, Darko Mijic, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Basically, this is going to be a huge leap in capabilities of the network as they continue to roll out smart contracts. And real quick on that note, we're hearing it could take a little bit longer. We did hear, August, September for smart contracts. Some people in the industry now betting it'll be sometime around October. Regardless, I'm holding beyond then, but just as a tidbit for those of you guys looking to swing trade or really, trying to ride this thing up just for the smart contract rollout, people now saying it could be a little bit longer. We could be looking at an October launch, but we'll have to see. All right, so this essentially is a big upgrade for the use of smart contracts on the Cardano system, okay? But it also allows they're also creating a multi-currency ledger, okay? So here it is. Along with adding functionality in the form of smart contracts to Cardano's development, this represents a huge leap in capabilities for the network, okay, with this news, including the addition of a multi-currency ledger, which enables the creation of new natively supported tokens. So perhaps in the Cardano network, we're going to have more tokens than just ADA. So what will these tokens look like? Well, Charles Hoskinson tweeted recently, been busy. Charles Hoskinson teased a groundbreaking stablecoin design on Twitter a few days ago. So could they be rolling out an additional stablecoin in the Cardano ecosystem, which could only probably strengthen this ecosystem? So the CEO posted 4 screenshots for a long-announced article that describes a formally verified crypto-backed PEG algorithmic stablecoin. It's safe to expect that the algorithmic stablecoin protocol dubbed DGED won't test in the theoretical realm, as Hoskinson gave a hint to IOHK's new innovation product. So a lot of great things happening here for Cardano. Just wanted to kind of touch on these, as the addition of the Alonzo upgrade will enable Cardano to compete with other DeFi ecosystems like Ethereum. The network's developers launched its Catalyst Circle, a new feedback and reporting model for its community-driven innovation. So they continue to layer on to their ecosystem and just get closer and closer to rolling out smart contracts. So here's another cool little tidbit here, just to kind of give you an idea of the growth of Cardano over the past 2 years. So 2 years ago, Cardano was at 10 cents. 10 cents. So if you'd invested $1,000 at that point, you would have had 10,000 ADA, right? Which, of course, that's something I'm trying to acquire now, right? We talked about that in a recent video. Wish I would have done it back then, because it would only cost $1,000. But, well, you know how it is. At this time of the writing, though, Cardano's price is about 120, and it's a little bit lower than that, I think, at the moment. We'll take a look at that. Actually, no, it's right at 120, actually. How about that? So at 120, your original $1,000 2 years ago would now be worth $12,000. That's a return of 1,100%, 1,100%. So, are we going to see similar gains for Cardano in the future, in the next 2 years? I think so. Essentially, this has basically 10x'd. I think we still can 10x in the next couple of years. A lot of people saying Cardano could 5x still this year. And I think eventually Cardano, in my opinion, is going to be the number 3 cryptocurrency in market capitalization. That's why it's my second largest holding, and I wanted to bring you the latest news in terms of Cardano today. And this testnet gets hard forked to the Alonzo White node, making it a little bit more competitive with Ethereum, allowing the ecosystem to essentially be built out more, right? And then the potential for a stable coin is also in the mix. So a lot of great things happening for Cardano, and the future is really, really bright. We'll take a look at the charts real quick. At $1.20, we saw it dip down lower here, all the way down to 102, $1 even, way back June 22nd. I know a lot of people loaded up then. I've been adding anytime it gets down 120, anytime it gets down below 120. So even right here, just yesterday, was a great time to get in. $1.15 down here. I think that you're going to look back 5-10 years from now, if you're planning on holding that long, and realize that, man, that was a great, great entry point into Cardano, because I think once this thing skyrockets and institutions back it, there's no looking back for Cardano. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give it a thumbs up if you got some value, and I'll see you in the next one.